60 and I'm doing about 45 right now. But it's funny having nerves about filming myself to put it on YouTube. Even though I don't have to upload it at all. And I guess, you know, if this thing works out, I can get a better camera. That's what I would like to do. This camera that I'm using is actually really old. Probably about 10 years old. Something like that. 5 or 6, 7 years old. It's one that I got for my wife for Christmas a few years ago. 4 or 5 years ago or so. When we had our first daughter. And I guess that's part of introducing myself, is to tell you that, you know, I'm a garbage man, I'm a family man. I have a wife and 2 kids. So that's why I'm at work all day. And try to take care of that. Have a decent house for us. But yeah, a half hour every day to and from work. So why not point a camera at myself and try to have a little podcast? Hopefully the road noise isn't too bad. This is mostly a test. I'm going to listen to this myself later, and if it's not completely unbearable, I'll go ahead and post it. But if it works out, I'll be doing 2 of these a day. I'll be doing 2 of these a day. One on the way and then one on the way home. I'll just cut the camera off before I get too close to my house. Maybe before I get off the exit on the highway. Although I'm not sure how much you can see. You can see my face, but can you even tell which highway I'm on? I'll give you this much. I'm in Cleveland. Don't really follow sports that much, just because I don't have cable. But, you know, I like hearing about the Browns winning or the Indians doing well. Back in 2016 when the Cavs won, that was exciting. I actually paid for a few months of cable during the finals. I'm one of those jump on the bandwagon guys when they're doing well. I'm one of those not real fans. Somebody told me I wasn't a real fan, but that's fine. They're right. I don't wear any of the clothes or show up to the game when they're not doing well. You know what I mean? I don't do any of that. This guy wants to pass me up. And get in front of me. You know, listen, people, when you're driving on the highway and you want to pass somebody up, don't do it on their right unless they're in the left lane and that guy's an asshole, you know. But pass people on the left, and before you get in front of them, get out in front of them by a distance. Don't do it immediately. Just immediately pull out in front of them so that your bumper nearly scrapes theirs. You don't want to do that. There's snow right here. Gotta get into it. Really cloud it out. Yeah, the road's getting worse now. I don't know if it's more snow or less plow trucks. I can't tell. It was snowing all night. I woke up to a text from my wife saying, you better get a move on as soon as you wake up. Don't waste any time. Leave early. And she was right, because I'm not even doing 50 miles an hour right now. Not even doing 50 right now. And my setup right here, this camera, it's not even on a mount or anything. It's just sitting on my dashboard. I got lucky on the angle. It points right at me, and it's sitting pretty stably. That's good. Now I just need to get a camera that I don't have to have lights on, because I think it's pretty dark in here. You can't really see. But I thought it would be fun to just talk to a bunch of random people on the internet. And yeah, so I'm gonna name the channel Midnight Commuter. And I have a Gmail account. know I can hear this road noise. I don't know how bad it's coming through on the camera. Probably if it was put up on a mount, it would vibrate through the dashboard less. That's probably a good idea. I need to get one of those mounts. It'd probably help the sound quality, or even a microphone. But I'm not going to spend any money on this thing unless it starts getting out to people. And as far as I know, there's nobody yet. This is the first video I've ever recorded for this thing. And I don't know how it's going to go. I'm going to stick to it for a few weeks. I'll probably keep uploading, you know, for at least that long. And then if it gets some views, a couple of views, I don't need that much encouragement, but if it doesn't go anywhere, I'm not gonna keep doing it. But we'll see. This is the first one ever, and if this thing ends up doing well, this is the first video people will come back to and see what it was like in the beginning. Pretty bad. Camera, no mount. Old cheap camera, no mount. Bad audio. Get something in your throat. Oh, that felt a little weird. I got a drink right here. This is water. It's like a dragon fruit flavor packet with, I guess, caffeine in it. I drink like 5 of these every day. It's probably not good for me. But it's like no calories or whatever, trying to lose weight. There's something, trying to lose weight. My wife and I are on this keto diet, and that's working out pretty well, man, because at my heaviest, I was putting up an embarrassing number. At my heaviest, I was 315 pounds. And then I started restricting calories, and then even better, I started doing the keto diet, which I like because I like meat, you know, and I miss bread a lot, but I really love meat, so that's the one thing I wouldn't be able to give up is meat. All you vegans and vegetarians, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. I'm not going to ever try it. But now that when I was at my heaviest, that was probably over a year ago, and I haven't been trying to lose weight this whole time, but down to this morning I was 247 or 248, right in there. Anyways, like about a 65-pound loss, you know, in a roundabout. About 65 pounds on that, and I feel so much better than than I did when I was that heavy. You never want to go over. You don't even want to go over 250 pounds, or, you know, whatever your healthy weight is. That's where you want to be, obviously. But man, over 300 pounds, that's trouble right there. You don't want to get over 300. You really don't want to. Here comes a plow truck in front of me on the on-ramp. Make some room for it. Making some room for it. This guy's going slow. There's nobody behind me or nothing. We got the whole highway to work with here. He's going too slow. I am going to pass this guy. Goodbye, plow truck. Keto diet's pretty good though. You just got to watch out for the carbs, and then you know, another big one for losing weight is that a lot of people who are heavy or fat. Let's just say it, right? I'm fat. I'm still fat. I'm trying not to be fat, but most fat people, one of the big things that really hurts them is not only the calories and the amount of food that I would eat, but the sugar. The sugar, man. I was a freak for some candy. I'm still a freak for some candy. Dude, don't leave your chocolate out. It's gone. I'll eat all your chocolate. Chocolate and soda pop. Don't leave any of that out, man. I'll drink it, I'll eat it. It ain't gonna last around me. I love that stuff. But I cut all that out, cut the sugar out after Halloween. I was more excited for Halloween than my daughter was, because I knew that there was going to be a lot of chocolate. And man, did I eat a bunch of that chocolate. I was just grabbing two or three pieces, a handful here and there, and it would be like more than once a day. It would be like a few times a day that I would grab some of that chocolate, and it ended up that I ate probably 90% of that chocolate, and it was all gone. And my wife had to go spend money at the store on little mini chocolate. It was like a Hershey's bag of Milky Way and just all the different kinds of candies, like a mixed bag. Like $15 worth of chocolate that I ate, and she had to replace it from the store before our daughter found out. Yeah, I still feel bad about that. I shouldn't have ate all that chocolate. Talk about gluttony. Gluttony is by far my favorite deadly sin. I love to eat. That's how I got up to 315. Diet, trying to get on top of that exercise thing too. But you know, I do a lot of working out kind of at work, because I'm a garbage man. I'm a commercial front load garbage truck, and if you look up a front load garbage truck, you'll see what I mean. Front load garbage truck, we pick up the big containers like behind restaurants and stuff like that. But some of these places that I go to in Cleveland, as you guys know, Cleveland was built a long time ago, before they knew how big the trucks were going to be, before they knew how much traffic there was going to be. And so there's a lot of small alleys, and you know, they didn't have garbage trucks in mind when they were building up all these buildings. You know, like what, in the 1800s? A lot of these buildings started up. These roads are old. So they're not designed to have garbage pickup, and that means that we have small dumpsters on wheels. They're like 2 cubic yards, and we put them on wheels, and then I gotta wheel them out. And you know, that can be a workout. Better believe it. That can be a workout. Some of these dumpsters get filled up with bags of food, heavy food, wet food, and you know, it's about as nasty as you might be thinking. You know, so that is some working out that I get to do. Just being at work. I'm actually getting pretty close now. And I'll be cutting this off. What I've been going for about 16 minutes. That's cool. Probably. What time? Yeah. I'm probably gonna get there before anybody. So maybe I'll just keep this thing rolling as long as I've got something else to say. I've been rambling this long. I can keep going. Anybody from Cleveland, you might know Brook Park Road. That's where I'm at right now. I don't mind leading anybody about, you know, where about I work on the internet. I'm not going to say the name of my company. Man, this weather. It's pretty exciting. It's pretty exciting to have a YouTube channel. I like the idea of it. And I wish this video wasn't so blurry. I know nobody's gonna watch this thing all the way through. Unless it blows up and people want to come back and watch the first one, you know. I know I really love podcasts. That's kind of where I got the idea. And a lot of people talking about, you know, if you want to do something, you don't wait until the right time. You don't wait until you have the right setup or whatever the thing is that you want to do. Just start it, and it's gonna suck. You're gonna suck. Just start. Just start, and then there's nowhere you can go but up. So right now, I've got this 10-year-old camera, however old it is, and you know, what do I have to say? Nobody knows who I am. Nobody knows who I am. But that's the ground floor. Everybody has to start on the ground floor. So just start. That's the advice that I took. Just start. And I listen to these podcasts that I really like the Joe Rogan Experience. If you go watch episode of that, go watch the first ever episode of the Joe Rogan Experience. It looks nothing like it looks now, and there was nobody watching it then. You know, not as many people. He was already famous to begin with, you know. And then another one that I really like, that I take inspiration from, that's like doing a podcast by myself, is Bill Burr. I really love that guy, and his podcast is hilarious. And if you're watching me, you probably know about him already. I'm going to figure out a way to split the audio off of this and then make an audio-only version of this, because the video, I don't know how much value it has. You know, you're just watching a guy drive to work. And that's it. So, an audio version of this would probably be cool. I don't even have any video editing software. I was planning on just uploading this, and then I'll have to get some sort of software. And I don't even need to edit it, really. I'm just going to shoot straight through one take. But I do need to be able to split off the audio. I want to make this available on audio, too. I don't know how to do that exactly yet. I'm sure it's not hard. I'll be able to figure it out. I'm kind of savvy when it comes to computers, but probably not any more than any of you are. You know, and I'm really just introducing myself in this thing. I'm 29 years old, driving a garbage truck. How I got my CDL. Here's a cool thing. I actually got paid while I was training to get my CDL. My dad, he drives a bus with his Class B CDL, and he told me, like, well, if you go to the school bus company, the local school bus company, they'll train you to give